And Satan knows better than to say that because Jesus' works had already proved that he was the Lord thy God. Notice. Now, another. Perfect faith is a master of all circumstances. Perfect faith masters all circumstances. No matter what it is, it masters it. Now just watch. When you believe anything, do anything, and you got faith in what you're doing, no matter what the circumstances, that don't have one thing to do with it. See? It masters that circumstance. If it's in a room of sickness, and the Lord's revealed that this certain thing's going to happen, you just speak it and go on. Just don't ask any questions. It's already over. Just keep going, see? It masters all circumstances. Amen. Well, if you do this, so-and-so sort of do that, see, it already got it mastered, see? Faith believes that God will work it out. I don't know how to go do it, but He'll do it anyhow. See? It masters all circumstances. And faith and love is relation. Because you can't have faith unless you've got love, because your faith is in a God who is the very essence of love. Yes. Faith and love works together. Here, just like a young couple. You take a young man, a young woman, and they fall in love with one another. And as they go along and begin to know one another more, their hearts just begin to beat as one. See? Yes, they're not husband and wife, but their love binds them together, and they have confidence in one another. Now, if they really love one another, really love, and you know that this girl loves you, and she knows that you love her, you've got confidence, faith in one another. Right. You got faith in one another. If you didn't, you better not marry her. See? Notice you got to have faith, and you separate them and put one extreme south and one extreme north. They still that love beats one another no matter where they're at. They're just as true to one another as they can be because they love one another. And if you love the Lord, just not trying to dodge hell, but you love the Lord, then you have faith in God. If you love Him. Like a young girl just happened here in Louisville not long ago. A woman, she's been a Christian for many years, but her husband had just fell in love. She fell in love with this man. He had been a Christian a couple of years. And so they got married. They loved and had confidence in one another. And they got married. And so the woman said to the man, said, "Hubby, it must be hard on you. You're just a young Christian. You've had so much to go through with drinking," is what it was. Said, "You've had so much to go through with," and said, "I know you're bound to be tempted awfully hard." And said, "I want you to know one thing now. Now, if you happen to fall, to fall into temptation and is overcome, don't stay away from home. You come on back. You come right here, because I'm going to be right here waiting for you. And I'm going to help you pray through again until you get victory. I'm going to stay with you. Because when I married you because I loved you. No matter what you are, I still love you." 2 days after that, he was eating his lunch with the fellows down in the boiler room. He was telling them about, said, "Now, how could a man ever do anything wrong when somebody loves you like that?" See? There you are. How could you trespass that confidence? And when we were sinners, alienated without God, in the world, in that muck of mud, as I talked about this morning, God come to us. Amen. God sought you. You never sought God. No man can come to me except the Father draws him first. And God came down in that muck, what you were, and sought you out, and brought you out. That ought to create a perfect love. Look what you were, and look what you are. What did that? Somebody that loves you. Can't you have faith in what He's promised you then? Real, genuine love will create a confidence in His Word. He caught me when I was nothing. I'm still nothing, but I'm in His hands. He caught me. And He